No. Let me tell you, journalists who are here, Ojora, I can assure you, there is no one in this world who is going to announce again another person or repeat election. Repeating election, what has happened? I have a very clear vote. I have a very clear record. My dear, you cannot just brush within 4 months of a new person coming to campaign. You brush what I've told you. Do you know how many health camps I've held in Serere? Do you know how many women, men and children that I have tried to, without those health camps, some of them would be in a big trouble. Do you know how many children and institutions I have in Serere? How much they get per month and survive through those institutions? They should not be brushed off in a day. Do you know how many youth I have in Serere? Do you know how many women, as I said, I've touched? Do you know how many voters in Serere are my diehards? I mean, this is a big joke of the day. Well, actually, it's not of the day, it's of the night, last night. This is a big joke of the night. It can never work. Everyone knows that Adoa has got a solid vote. And if you want the real vote, let them go and gather their money. As they say that now I am finished, I don't have any money anymore. It's not about the money. It's about a good heart. I have a social capital in Serere and Teso. That cannot be, you can't compare with the money. Social capital that I've built in Teso, in Serere, cannot be brushed in a day. That social capital alone can vote me without. And so please, Ojora and the rest, there is no by-election. There will be no by-election. I have a clear vote. Actually, they are the ones to answer cases that they cost in the polling stations.
But in an event that the re-election, do you have hopes of winning again?
First of all, there is no repeat of election. So don't even think of me, because it can never happen. So there is even no way of me answering such a thing. It can't. Let's think about the next election. And let's think about some of them getting a half of what they are getting. They got. Please, there is nothing like that. Don't even ask me such a question. It will not happen. Don't. No, not in Serere. No. Please, whoever is dreaming of coming should come and support me first. Then after that, we shall. And as I've said, these are young ladies that I know. Please, don't be diverted by people who have bad hearts. Don't be. I want to ask these young ladies who contested with me. Don't be diverted by greedy politicians who have eaten enough. You are still young. Come and support your mother, Helen Adoa, and then I will support you in the future. And it will be very peaceful. I love you so much. You know, girls, I love you. Come and support me, and I will support you. And we shall be peaceful. But if you accept the greedy of some of the leaders who have eaten enough, they are even on pension now, it will be upon you. Because you need also your future. Some of these people on pension, let them accept they were defeated. They will never be leaders again in Serere. Tomorrow when I'm also done, I should accept to support others who will be there. You know?
I have two questions for you. I just need to find out, because the issue of Commissioner, I don't know, he must have retired. I don't know.
He has not retired. No.
The issue of Engineer Yatu. Do you have any personal differences with Engineer Yatu? And then the last question is the issue of HR, the Kyoga belt.
Thank you. I don't have any personal difference with Engineer Yatu. I don't. If anything, he would be like, how do I call him? My brother. Even when we are not related. Why? His father married my young real cousin sister. So I have my nieces and nephews in their home. I have never had any difference with him except 211. when again he sponsored my opponent. That is where things started being very uncomfortable. 2016, 2021, I did not see him so much. It's a reason why I went to his home 2 years ago when he invited me for a marriage of his daughter and made me a chief guest. I willingly went knowing that we no longer have an issue. I didn't know that we still had. That's why now he has confessed himself. If it was anybody who told me, but he confessed himself that he is the one behind the sponsorship of one of my opponents because of A, B, C, D. He said that because of bad roads, because of killings in the lake, people are being killed in the lake and I'm quiet. And I'm saying, I want to write to the president to bring the Minister of Defense to book, to ask Engineer Yato to give a list of people who have been killed in the lake, and we put the soldiers. If the soldiers have killed the people, we need to know. Because I am in charge fisheries, I'm not in charge the soldiers. This one is clear. I'm not in charge soldiers, I am in charge fisheries. So when you talk about the fish, talk about the fishermen and the boats, you will find me there. So the other thing you are saying is about the lake. I went to Parliament and found the former leaders had made it clear that no illegalities should be used in the lake. And they put the number of those illegalities. Number of this should not be in the lake. Tupa tupa should not be in the lake. Kama magic should not be in the lake. Kokotas, all this, then, should not be in the lake. So for me, when I was appointed as a minister in charge of fisheries, I don't deal with those things. It is the technical team that trains the soldiers in charge protecting the lake. And for me, I am a policymaker. I deal with the things that government presents. That's where I go. I don't deal with arresting people in the lake. A minister cannot arrest those who are doing illegal fishing in the lake. So this should be very clear. They should not mix. When somebody goes to the lake with illegalities and they arrest them, and you say a minister is the one who is arresting people in the lake. No, let's not misuse words. Everyone knows when a district is not in a certain village, you don't demonize a minister in charge of fisheries. When a road is not made, you don't even demonize the minister in charge of works and roads. Why? Because it is Parliament to pass the money. How much was passed? For example, engineer himself should tell Ugandans and tell Serere people 1.6 billion was put to Serere for irrigation so that the youth would be doing, some kind of crops. Animals would be having some traps. Then, on the other side, because it's all aspects of while animals are drinking using traps, we are having fisheries, having these fingerlings and all this. But what you see in Kateta is totally very embarrassing. Then the engineer should tell us, why are so many boreholes spoiled, even in Serere where he comes from? When he has a budget in his office, he is in charge of sanitation. How many centers are having this sanitation facilities like toilet, latrines and all this? If I have to ask, because when you are in charge of something, you should be able. But he will also say, it is the budget. It is the Parliament to give me a budget. So let's not point as others. Let us know when government has this kind of resource envelope, that's where we. So we cannot, and issues of the lake, I can tell you, even during Jesus' time, the fishermen didn't get fish. And they went to Jesus and said, we have not caught anything. Jesus had to redirect them, go deep there. So how do you say that it is Adoa? Today, If even Jesus suffered with the same problem, Jesus said, go deeper. And when they went where Jesus directed, sometimes the lake needs Jesus. If you have to catch well.
Also directed.
From me, I am just from Serere. I was there. There seems to be a wave of celebration and tensions everywhere in the district. What